Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. Today, I'm going to be talking about the value of self worth. Um, Something that I think a lot of people struggle with, and like realistically, if anyone ever puts you down, that diminishes and it diminishes, and you start to not believe it in a sense, and even more than that. Not even just so much you not seeing it, but you start not to believe it, that you're not worth, anything, or you're not worth being able to do certain things and whatnot. Um, well, I'm here to tell you that first off, you're wrong. But, I had someone, tell me that, they felt like they had someone that just took all of their self-worth away from them. And I mean, I could relate to that because, I felt very much like I didn't have any self worth. When I was still working at retail, I thought, like this is all I'm destined to do. This is all I'm good enough for. I know, like I don't deserve any more. Anything like that. All because I was like conditioned to think that that's like all I was good for. Um, but once I found my self worth, it was unreal because like I was like, I could do all these things. I'm worth it. I'm the person to do this, and once you kind of get to that point, kind of makes you unstoppable a little bit, but it's important to always know your self-worth because, when you're in this world, you're always going out there, you're getting lots of feedback, you're always trying to do different things, you're trying to grow, you're trying to get promotions, you're trying to, just be at that grind. But it's very weird to sort of, if like when you're in the state of thinking that you're not worth it and you're not going to make it and you're not, what makes it you think that you can do it, it's kind of easy to just sort of get stuck in that sort of, mindset of just like, I'm not worth it, whatever, it's easy to talk yourself out of it. But once you have it, it's easy to say, it is going to be me, like when a job posting comes up, it's easy to tell yourself, and I'm not going to get it. There's tons more qualified people out there. That's easy. What is sometimes hard if you don't have self-worth is saying that could be me, like this could be my job. I could do this. And I mean, it's a very powerful thing once you kind of learn it because, like I go into jobs, thinking that like, I'm gonna go. It could be me, and yeah, maybe I'm not gonna be great at it right off the bat, but I'm gonna work damn hard to make sure that I'm the absolute best. And I mean that there's something to be said for that because like potential is a huge thing. Like someone would willing to take a chance on you, and they say, I don't know, I see that potential in you, and then you just go for it. I mean that's huge. Like to someone who gives you that choice, that chance, and kind of gives you that opportunity, you got to give them a return on their investment. Know that you have self-worth. They chose you for a reason. It's not you lucked out. It's not that, you cheated somebody out of it. You earned it because your self-worth and what they think you are worth, was enough to get there. And, once you sort of start enjoying that concept of your own self-worth, things get easier. You don't talk yourself out of things. You don't get like almost depressed about it because you're always boosting yourself up and saying, yeah, you know what, I can do that. I could be that person that does that. It's not you just being like, oh well, the way I like to say it is like, you're not just an extra in the story of your life. You are the main character. So start acting like it. That's my biggest advice is that, if you feel that you are not, being the best you can be while doing this, then like it means, you're not trying hard enough. So honestly, like I said, self-worth is the most important thing that you can really work on. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. You got to work at it day by day. But like there'll be people in your life that will help you through that, like they may not always be in your workplace, which sometimes is tough because, it's great when with your friends and they're like, yeah, you're great, you're great, you're great, you can do all these amazing things. That's easy. But then when you go to the workplace and you don't have any of that, that can be sometimes a challenge. But, like find those people who are willing to invest in you, find those people who believe in you, and, start to, for lack of better words, start to try to see yourself through their eyes, the person they see, the person that they see that's motivating them, and that's kind of where you need to be. And I mean, I don't really have much else to say about much more than that, but yeah, so know your self-worth, know that you're worth it, and just keep working at it. So that's going to do it for me today. It's kind of a shorter video, but again, happy holidays to everybody. Make sure, if you haven't already, like my YouTube page, my YouTube channel, and like my Facebook page. And yeah, get more videos like this, and have a great Monday.